How's this? Is this better? Oh no. No, it's not purposely off. I've been talking to myself for a while. Can you hear me now? Okay, hear us, Skelly. Can you hear me now, Jeff? Can I punch you, please? No, you won't forgive me. That was really embarrassing. Yeah, I've been talking to myself this whole time. Um, it's fine. There's not really been anyone in the stream anyway. Okay, I've got a little bit of food for punching chickens. Cool. So yeah, basically what I'm doing here is I'm playing the game as normal, but I can't break any of these cube blocks. I can only break like one cube blocks. I have got a strategy, but so far it does not seem to be paying off for me in the slightest. Okay. I want to find a desert or Mega Tiger where I could potentially make sticks from um, from one of the drops um, from the dead bushes, or a village. A village would be ideal, which I could raid, or any sort of thing like a desert temple would be excellent. But right now, what looks like the most likely thing to happen is that I'm going to starve to death. That's a shame. To be fair, like they would they would see my stream and they'd all tune out anyway. Like so, it's not really a big deal. Okay, I really am not in a strong position here. Hoping this will give me pork chops. Give me one. Okay, double sausage, and that did one hunger punch. That was not worth it. Come on, I need a desert. Everywhere I go is swamp and forest. Um, this is a really bad seed for what I'm doing. Bamboo too, I'd be able to get sticks from bamboo if any of that spawns. But okay. I'm going to start punching sheep. It's been a terrible endeavour. It's going to get to night. So here, because I got this block from a sheep, if I was to place it, I wouldn't be able to break it again. That's like part of my restriction. But having it is fine. I can place it and craft with it. So yeah, it's quite an interest. I thought it'd be quite an interesting idea. So far, it's not been too productive. Okay. I'm not going in circles, am I? I just see that this chicken's laid an egg, and I thought they couldn't do that unless they've been loaded in. Huh. There is a possibility that I've been going around in circles. Okay. So, what I need to do... No, this the first time I've done it. To be honest, it just came out of a silly idea I had. I don't know if this is like an official challenge, if anyone's done it before, but it's certainly presenting as a difficult challenge for myself. Okay, I think what I need to do now, because we're at nightfall, is I need a creeper. I need a creeper to blow up a tree. Okay, there's a skelly. That's probably going to kill me. Where is it? See, I just can't survive a fight at the minute. Okay. Can I get away? risky. I may have trapped myself. Yeah. Well, if I do die, I've not said it's hardcore or anything. If I die, it's fine. I just carry on. But I definitely do not head in this direction if I die. This has been very painful. In fact, I should just double check. I am heading... Why am I so close to 0, 0? I really don't feel like I've gone very far at all. Okay, this baby zombie is going to kill me. How have I... Slime, that's useful to have. Okay, now even if there is a creeper for my original plan, I do not have the health to make it actually actionable. World record holder, yeah, isn't it? Hey. Assuming no one else has done it, then I guess I would be. Okay, that was lucky that that didn't give me food, what you're saying. Come on. A desert, my kingdom for a desert. Okay. I am going quite high in the positive X direction, that's the direction I'm going. So, if and when I die, I respawn, that's the direction I start heading. I've got the stuff to make a bed if such an opportunity presents itself to where I can get wood. Yeah, that's really going to be dependent on mobs. Okay, here's a that's here's a piece of long grass which I mistook for a creeper. These skeletons are brutal. Like, these are the ones that are really causing me the most grief because I can't fight them at the moment. Can't fight them at the moment. I just have to run. Oh dear, not going well. I can't craft a boat because I don't have any wood because I can't break a log. To be honest, I was thinking before I did this, I was thinking I might pick out a seed because I know what I need and I can only get it from certain biomes. But I thought it'd make it more authentic to just have a randomly generated world. But as it happens, this randomly generated world has shit as seed for me. Like, it really is not. Yeah, really is not working out. Okay, here are some creepers. Can I get these creepers to blow up without killing me? The answer to that is yes. Didn't get any wood though, but oh no, we did get wood. Maybe there's some. No, the wood did not drop. Okay. Bloody zombies. Would you believe it? Yeah, that's it. And a skeleton, that is not what I need. Okay, let's try and get it to blow up. Nice. Give me the wood. Excellent. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Excellent, so I've got wood, which I can do something with. It's really not enough for what I need. I need another piece. Yeah, my day's been alright. I was just been chilling, playing a bit of Minecraft, watching streams. No. Okay. loads of dirt here. No, not skelly, not skelly, not skelly. Don't need this. Oh, actually, no, I can't block myself in because I can't break the blocks. Oh no, I'm gonna die here. Like, if I fall in a hole now, or I'm able to get myself into a hole, I can pillar my way out of it. So that would be acceptable. Nice. That should be another tree. Excellent. Okay, if I can survive this night, I will be in a very good position. Okay. So I've got enough wood now that I can make a bed, that I can make a cheers for the host, Jeff. Yeah, I've got enough wood now that I can make a bed and a crafting bench. Once I place down the crafting bench, I cannot pick it back up again. But I think what we do now is we make them not drown. Sounds unacceptable. Okay. So we've got the crafting bench. So this has actually been more successful than I thought it would be in terms of this night. This is not how I was expecting to have wood. But it has been worthwhile. So now we can sleep through the night. Excellent. And now we've got a respawn point, so I can just kamikaze myself against a creeper to get more trees, and we can continuously respawn, so we can do that ad infinitum. Go away, spider, I don't want you. Is there a creeper around? I'm sure there's a creeper around. As I say, this is not a hardcore challenge. It's fine if I die. I just obviously until I had that bed set down, I didn't really have the option to die. Oh, there's a bloody creeper. I'm sure there was a creeper. It's not a creeper now. There it is. Okay, so if I can get this one to explode, like ideally I'd want it to be a bit closer to more trees, but I don't know that I'd be able to accomplish that. So let's. Okay, it needs to be out of the water, because if it explodes in the water, it actually doesn't destroy any blocks. So let's make. Oh no! I broke my own rule. Okay, that doesn't count. Oh, damn it! I just did that like instinctively. I'll just make sure I don't pick that up. It's fine. No, not close enough to the thing. Okay, just make sure I don't pick that up. Explode! 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 Thank you. Jesus. Okay. Invalid run, yeah. There was one illegal sand. We should have a counter of illegal blocks, because, like, I'm certain that, you know, just with sand and wood and dirt now being so easy to break, I'm certain that that'll happen again. But it's fine. I didn't pick up the blocks, so I'm not ending the stream here. Okay. I'm gonna make a sword. And I'm going to use this. Nice, we've got a chicken. Okay. Nice, we've got some terrible food based on the zombie drops. Now, if we see another creeper, what we're going to do is we're going to try and repeat the same thing. So we're going to try and get it to explode the block. That is a perfectly legitimate way that we can obtain blocks. Ooh, there's bones. That's very good. Definitely need more wood to make this sustainable. Would still appreciate another village. Oh, having a village. Okay, there's a spider. Oh, there's a cow. So cow, you will provide me with acceptable food. Nice, and a tiny bit of leather. Okay. I'm going to stick to the zombie flesh for the time being. Yeah. So anyway, Jeff, how was your day? Have you, other than your stream, have you been up to much? And making music? There's iron here, that'd be quite nice, but we need cobble first. It's coal again. Music materials. Again, we don't have torches, but if we did, we would be able to break them because they are... No! Nice. Half a heart. Fair enough. Oh, nice one. Are you thinking soon as in today, or soon as in like, in the coming weeks? Relative to the formation of the Earth, I mean everything's quite soon. Here, skellies. I did not anticipate them to be the biggest pain here, but they clearly are. In the coming weeks, fair enough. Yeah, just give us a shout when you go in live with it. So I'm interested. Even if it is like one of those where I'm lurking a bit. I kind of want to continue exploring, but like we've got a bit of a camp of operations here, and that's like I can pick up the bed, but I can't pick up the crafting bench because this is not a cube. This is a cube. So I could pick up the bed and move it. I don't have the means to make another. I don't have the means to make another crafting bench though, and I'm so at risk of dying. Like at the moment that. Oh, you know what I can do? It's fish. I can kill fish. I can eat fish. Forgot about these. Okay, let's breathe. Breathe. No, 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 what? No, yes. Okay, take 2. There's fish. We can go get fish. That would be a good food source. Sustainable. Okay. How many subs are you on now, Mr. Yard? Doing quite... Oh, our followers, I mean, not subs. So you're doing quite well on that front lately. Okay, breathe. Sure, there's another one. I killed. They were 19. Nice one. Some more fish. Okay. Oh, it's interesting. Landmass. happens if you stay underwater too long. It's just in this version I can't really afford to do. So yeah, this is a fairly sustainable effort. If we dive down, get food, resurface to get air, and at night time we will try and work on getting more wood. I think that was the island that we were on. Yeah. The only thing that would convince me to move on is if I could confirm there was a desert like right across this ocean. That would be the only. Okay. Few fish. Oh, I'll tell you what I did today, Jeff. I watched the Sonic movie. You know, the new one. It's pretty poor. It's pretty poor as far as films go. But you know, a little bit of fan service in there. Okay. Don't need to think. Hear a drowned. Okay. See a drowned. Ooh, he's got a fishing rod. See, this is the only time I've been like playing the game and thought, I wish these things dropped their fishing rods. Okay, it's getting to night. So I need to find. Okay, I've got an arrow, got 3 sticks, got a bone. You know what? This wasn't my island, was it? It's a bit along this way. I don't really remember. I mean, we've got plenty of dirt, so I could pillow up to find where my sort of base of operations is. I definitely want to confirm I know where it's at. Unfortunately, at the moment, I don't have the wood. Okay, it's down here. It's around here, isn't it? I don't have the wood to. Yeah, here we go. I don't have the wood to make a chest to store things. Like that is seriously where we're heading. But we've got options here. Like this isn't feeling like a massively uphill battle. That said, I do want to spawn some creepers in, get some wood before sleeping the night away. Seeds. Shouldn't actually be hitting that with my sword. That would take durability from it, I believe. Come on, creepers. I'm collecting all these seeds, by the way, because one of the things I will want to do is to make a small. I want to make a small wheat farm when I'm settled, but that's going to be something I want to do. Now you'll maybe wonder, I'm not really focusing on my health too much right now. Like, a death would not be the worst thing at the moment because we've got the bed right there. As long as we can recover the materials that I've currently got in my inventory. This guy is not going to be fun. So, okay. Nice. Broke my sword. Okay. Yeah, so currently on half a heart. What I want to happen is to let a creeper kamikaze me next to a tree. I'll take the death, but then I'll be on full hunger, full saturation without wasting my food. That's the plan. Yep, no worries, Jeff. So I'm not eating now, I'm just staying on half a heart until we've got the creeper explosion happening. Maybe I should sleep for the night. Like, I need enough wood to either make a boat or to make a chest or to make a well, I need another sword. Like, I do need plenty of wood. So one tap from this guy and I'll be dead. Come on, creepers, where are you? This is not a great advert for Survive and Thrive. Oh, here we go, creeper. Come on, creeper. There you go. 2. Perfect. Okay, that's fine. That's perfectly intended. Now we spawn here. We go back to our stuff. Collect it. We collect the... Okay, I believe I got everything here. I can't really check because I don't want to risk the skelly. It looked like we only got one log out of that deal. Not ideal. Certainly not ideal. It's enough we could make a boat, but we need to go in a sword completely. I think we need a sword. We do have enough to make another sword, so we're in a slightly better position than we were before, like, even with that death. It was a very necessary death. There's a skeleton. Piss off. Okay. That death was not intentional. Why are you still mad at me? Because it was separate things. Oh no. For fuck's sake. Oh, not like this. Oh dear. Okay, let's sleep the night away. Zombies, skeletons, and that will burn up. Spiders won't, but should have less of an issue taking them. Let's let them fight each other then. Perfect for us. Yes. Okay. beautiful. No, do not. This is certainly not going to plan. Um, Not that there ever was much of a plan, but yeah, it's supposed to go better than this. Okay, I killed this now. Got sorts of food. There's a chicken over here. Be killed. God, we're a long way off actually accomplishing anything in this. A long way off actually accomplishing anything with this. Like I knew it would be difficult. Just didn't quite anticipate the amount of work that would be required. So, I mean, the simple thing is I'm not getting enough wood from each explosion by creepers. Like, to be honest, it's great that I'm getting any. Okay, I'm placing this dirt down because obviously I got it from creeper blasts. So, not to sound like a broken record, but I can place blocks, I just can't break them. So, what's this? Okay. Ooh, a bow, excellent. Got a bow and 9 arrows. That is perfect. It's not perfect. It'd be perfect if we had significantly more, but that is very lucky. That's a step in the right direction. I think we need to move. We need to move on. This is not a good area for us. But the thing is, like, how do we progress here? Like, we need a more reliable way of getting gear, and for me, the only thing that we can possibly do that's reliable would be to raid a village, raid a monument of some description. Scary noises. Yeah, that's the thought process I'm going through here. So let's break the bed because that's not a it's not a cube, so we can break the bed. And what we'll do is we'll sleep off the next couple of nights, like before they become a problem. We've got food, we've got some blocks. Yeah, we're not in a terrible position here. We just need a little bit of luck. So we need a plains or we need a desert. We need not to throw my sword. There we go. And so I don't really have a massive plan for what to do in this, I guess, challenge. Like, obviously the standard thing would be we're going to beat the Ender Dragon. I mean, that certainly crossed my mind as something that is possible, but I don't think it's... Jesus. Come on. I'd better look when we were punching him. Yeah, that crossed my mind as something that we could pursue, but... Welcome back, Jeff. Ooh, a forest fire. That is pretty good. You might be able to get some resources from this. Sounds very awful to say, but you know. You might be thinking, like, if we go into the Nether and I can't move blocks, how am I going to make a Nether portal? Well, I can bucket up lava, and we can craft it that way. We don't necessarily have to place down the obsidian. This forest fire was not it's not that lucrative. Okay, moving on. So what I'm doing now, Jeff, is I'm looking for a village. I'm just yeah, exploring the landscape. Exploring the landscape, see if we can find a village. Obviously, well, I say obviously, I know you don't play Minecraft, so none of this is obvious. But the villagers won't spawn in forests, as far as I'm aware, so I need to make my way to flatter land, such as this plains. Oh, and I think I see one actually, right there. Excellent. Okay, this is very promising. Very, very, very promising. I'm going to kill these because, well, I say because, I'm really hoping there is a furnace in the place where I can cook some of this meat. Certainly make a... It looks like a very small village. But you know, let's remain hopeful. There might be some loot that we can grab. Food, maybe. Okay. There's a bed. Let's set a spawn there. Well, there may even be chests in the village, which I will allow myself to break chests, because even though they're technically cubes, they're not the traditional like full cube shape. This yeah, they're like that. They're slightly offset from the normal shape, so I will allow myself to break them. I know, like, no one's paying attention to the rules. They don't really matter, but they matter to me sometimes. Okay, there we go. So you see how it doesn't take up the full block. One paper, amazing, amazing. Okay, I don't really have any use for that. Ooh, I will take this up. While you were gone, I got a bow from a skeleton, like just as a random drop, which was really convenient. These guys might be useful. Do that. Okay, got a horse. That might be actually useful to tame it. Okay. Not come across a furnace yet. I just want to make sure that we've got food here. Stone cutter. Oh yeah, no worries. Welcome back. Don't really need the stone cutter, but yeah, I don't need it. Okay, that's the takeaway there. Get out of bed, it's mine. villager just grow up after he's been kicked out of bed? Oh no, it's just perspective. Okay. Is there anything up here? Not really. I was thinking of breaking this wheat up, but I can't. It's a cube. It's like a cube block, so I can't do that. Iron golem would be a really good source of iron ingots, wouldn't you? But you would beat the shit out of me if I tried it. Oh, more beds. Then you can shake a stick at it. I'm just going to pick up some of these. I'll leave that one in the other house because my spawns are currently set there. Cat. Brewing stand. Now, here's a question. If I break this with my hand, will it drop? No, it breaks it. Okay. Well, shit. Oh, it's worth it. It was worth a test. I didn't know that. There's not an actual, like, farm building. Take some of these torches. There's not an actual farm, I mean, like, there's a pile of wheat, but that's it. Now, I know the blast resistance on the wheat would be ridiculously small, so I'm not against trying to lure a creeper around here to blow up. Yeah, it's not really been much in the way of good drops. Like, there's not been a furnace, there's not really been much of anything in here, so it's a bit of a shame. Bit of a shame. Swords broke. And I don't have the means to make another crafting bench. Which means we do not have the means to make another sword. Just double check, there wasn't a crafting bench in the village anywhere, was there? If there was, I didn't see it. But it could well be one of those things that was there and I just didn't clock it. There might be another building on the top of that cliff face. Sometimes the villages spread quite weird. Nah, it doesn't look big enough, does it? Nah, no chance. And again, more wheat, but we don't have any way of gathering that as of yet. Okay, well, we've got a source of wheat if we want it. We need more this stuff. I shouldn't have really left that other place. It was just very convenient in terms of what do you call it? Having the crafting bench there, but to be honest, without the armor, without having things around, like there's no point. We need villagers. I think I just saw another one that way. It might be a mountain. It's like a mountain, doesn't it? Yeah, we need. Yes, half term is soon. I've got one more week of work and then another week of essay. Well, not essays. Gathering evidence for it. So still got a lot of work to do, but in terms of actual teaching, half term is soon. And then, depending on the situation, what government and the unions deciding amongst themselves. And Katie Hopkins apparently is weighing in on it because everyone loves to hear her opinions on these things. We may be back in school from June 1st, which obviously being asthmatic I don't think I'd be in anyway, but you know, it's one of those, bit of a risk, but I don't profess to know much about the virus pandemic. There's another village. Excellent. Hopefully we can reach that before nightfall. Hopefully we get a little bit more out of this one. Feels a bit bigger. Looks a bit bigger. What's breakfast cereal? Okay. So I might have to make a pickaxe just to mine up brewing stands because I do want to keep hold of them. I think that's very useful to have. Composter. Okay. Not too useful. One of the things that I'm not really keen on with villagers is they changed the texture for wheat, and I find it quite hard to tell when it's actually done nowadays. But yeah, this is quite a nice one. We've got the little tiny bit of wheat grindstone, which is potentially going to be useful for us. These are really what I've wanted for a while. So what can I use as fuel? Huh. Cook one at least. I'm not going to use my wood as fuel. I just don't feel up to that. Okay, a little bit of gold, a little bit of apples, and a chest. Now, can use some of these saplings we got as fuel for the rest of the pop shops. Right there. Love a creeper to blow this up. That'd give me wheat for days. Could use the bones to grow some wheat there, like that. It's a bed. Set spawn on it. Nice. Okay. Just grab this bed. Cauldrons. Interesting. Armour. Excellent. Bread. Cauldrons don't really have any use in Java Edition, so I'm going to leave them. I'm trying to think, do they actually have any use in Java Edition? I don't think they do. Don't think they do. Can't break the leaves to get to the door. So this house will remain a mystery. There's a chest in it though. Okay. I can break glass because that's not a cube. And I can peek inside the chest. Hey. Okay. Maybe use these emeralds for something. You don't have trousers. But free iron, nah, not really. Not really. Good deal, is it? I am very quickly going to run out of inventory room, so think this village is probably going to be a good one to set the base of operations. Just double check these houses. So yeah, the reason I'm grabbing these beds, by the way, is not just because I want to deny villagers the right to a bed. It's so that I when I end up travelling, I've got means to sleep and don't necessarily have to break the bed that I was in previously. Which yeah. To be honest, it's not going that badly. It's not going that badly at all. We had a rough start. Ooh, this dog. Will you be my friend? No. That's sad. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm not really sure on not really sure on how this challenge is going to come to an end, but you know, should be fine. Let's plonk a bed down here. Why here? Why not? See if we can scout an area. Ooh, precarious. Okay, there's still these buildings this way that we've not checked out. We've been all along this strip here. Zombies burning off that way. Any creepers? That would be nice to see, but doesn't seem to be the case. Okay, let's make this church. Let's make this our base. Didn't mean to make them not combine. Okay, 3 gold. Can't do anything meaningful with that. 5 wheat. Can't do anything with that. Can't do anything with that. It's gonna leave this in here, this in here, this in here. Keep that. I'm keeping some of these raw foods because I might be able to do some trades with villagers, and if so, they may want to purchase those. Maybe don't do anything. Okay. See how our food's done. Nice. So do a bit of that. Okay. You look like armourer or a toolsmith. What are you selling? Iron axe for 3 emeralds. I could use that as a weapon. That'd be an upgrade. Keeping an eye on you, I might use that. 2 nitwits, farmer. What do you want? Bread or beetroot? No, not you. That's the guy who I was already looked at, isn't it? Yeah. Anyone else? So what I'm doing here is I'm looking for villagers who have jobs, seeing what they'll trade, because it's not terrible. Seeing what they'll trade, because that can potentially mean that we've got a supply of emeralds, which means we could potentially have a supply of other resources and, you know, just bits and bobs. Okay. There's a guy who wanted to buy potatoes. We may have enough to do that deal. Right. I can't break that. It's not a pick. The thing is, if I buy an axe, I'm going to be very tempted to use that to chop down a tree. So far, that seems to be the best weapon option I've got. And frankly, the durability would be useful. What other effects would an axe potentially have? You the potato guy. That's wheat. Use the wheat. I'm gonna didn't quite check how many potatoes did you want? 26. 1 emerald. It's not really worth it. I think I'd rather keep the tatties. You're an enderman. Okay, I think we're buying the axe. I think that's the smart thing to do here. Trace. Cool. So we've got a weapon. We've got a bow as well, which is amazing. Like excellent weapon to have. Not in a bad position at all. Ideally, I need iron. So there are some big fuck off golems around. Now, I would rather use a bucket of lava to kill them, because these will kill me without I was going to dig down as well. I can't do that. Let's risk it. Okay. Terrible idea. Terrible idea. Don't have any ability to not get killed by this guy. Wasting all my arrows at the chance to get some iron. Hey birds. My mouse didn't release the keyboard there. There's this Jeff guy. I said hi to him in the street. I mean, that does sound like the actions of a massive penis face, to be honest. I think we can agree on that. How you doing, pets? Oh, there it is. Are you still going to be mad at me? That is the question. I'm going to say no. Okay, it's not still mad at me. That's great. I think we've got everything here. Yep. So I've only got 1 arrow left. That's really bad. Heart feels a little torn. Well, that's understandable. Like, so yeah, even though this is a very like suicidal thing I'm doing on the off chance of getting iron. So hopefully that's gonna work out for me in the end. It's great that he seems to lose aggro on me each time I get killed by him. Like, because he is gradually taking damage, so yeah, we will get him. We will get him. Nice. Much iron. 4 iron, excellent. Oh man, that is perfect. That is perfect. So, now we have to be very, very conscious of what we craft with this iron. So, see you later, beds. Enjoy hitting balls with sticks. Golf with your mat. Man, I'm so chuffed on that iron golem dropping dropping 4 ingots. See you later, mate. That is like possibly the best bit of luck we've had in this. These villagers are all going to hate me, by the way. Their prices are all going to go way up because I killed their golem. Or not. Thought that's how it works. But it's a guy stuck in the well. I'm going to join you by jumping in the well. Clever. Expect the unexpected. Okay, so I feel in a decent position here. Now, the question is, do we keep on going? Do we leave this village? We've sort of made a base of operations here, and obviously if it can produce more iron golems, then we can keep doing what we've just done. I don't know. What I'm going to do is I'm going to check this chest case. This one has now in it, so we can just get rid of this. And here we go. So, hey Cricken, how you doing? Okay, so what would we take with us? Can we take all of it? No, that. Don't really need that. Don't need. I think I'd rather have this. I'd rather have this. Cool. So we'll abandon these. We've got. We'll sleep this night away because at this moment I don't necessarily want to. Have creepers spawnage blow up, even though that is how we've gathered our materials so far. Tactical creeper blasts, etc. Could make a gold pick just so that I can pick up this, because this is a non-cube block, so this is one we could have. But to be honest, I'm not going to lose sleep if we don't have that. I could also make a golden carrot, which would be a good food source, but to be honest, I think I'm just going to Billy Mitchell of Minecraft. I don't know what you mean. Billy Mitchell of Minecraft. I'm sure that's a reference to something, but I'm drawing a blank on it completely. Okay, so let's go. Oh, I see. Interesting. Interesting that you'd suggest that about me, Jeff. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm heading further out. Should be in a positive X direction. No. Let's go. So it was there. This one. It's almost backed myself otherwise. Even though it didn't feel like it. I don't know, I can't really remember which angle we approached the village at. 3. Yeah, so the Z is getting higher, so that's fine. I would like a crafting bench, but obviously we can't break these, so we are a little bit stuck on that. Yeah, once we get the crafting bench, I will probably be crafting a iron bucket, and that is going to help us. We're going to be able to start caving, and then actually then the nether becomes a becomes possible. You know what? I've not actually checked that the text is readable on the screen. It's not really, is it? Okay. Well, it basically says that I'm not breaking any cube blocks, but I can break non-cube blocks like this poppy. Don't have space for it. Yeah, my next objective, I need wood for a crafting bench. Got 2 gunpowder. If we get 3 more gunpowder, we could craft. Oh no, we couldn't craft TNT because we need this thing, sand, which we can't break. So yeah, have you been up to much today, Cricken? Had a good day? Need to be more tactical with my food, like on my hotbar. Like I may as well eat this first because then that frees up an inventory slot. Maybe a valley. It's nice. A nice one. Have you? I take it you've been enjoying Final Fantasy. It ends after you like leave Midgard, doesn't it? Like that's the point where it stops. Which seems crazy. Like nice one. Yeah, I mean that's what I've heard. It's pretty a well padded out game in terms of the side stuff. Need to. I need another way of acquiring blocks because clearly creeper blasting has not been the most effective. I'm gonna be honest. Ooh, you know what? Okay, so I've got torches. So I might be able to get some sand by doing this. Hey! That's pretty clever, isn't it? Get some... some tactical sand. Now, unfortunately, there wasn't any good going me. Yeah, I fucking smashed it. Fucking Sam. Well, that's exactly what this is. Yeah. Okay, I think blocks on the bar shouldn't. Yeah, this is nothing like how I would normally have my inventory arranged, by the way. But just given that there's no point in me making standard tools, then all the rules may as well go out the window, you know. But no, that sand trick, like if I can find another like bit of floating sand, bit of floating gravel, we can do that. We can get the resources to make certain things. So with the sand, we'd be able to make TNT, and that would make a lot of things easy. Looks like a desert. Hopefully it is, not just a beach. If it's a desert with desert temple, then that means TNT, and probably a source of sand and gunpowder in general. That would be pretty good. Okay, there's cactus. Okay, so right at the very start of this stream, I was really looking for a desert, and it's because of these things. So you can break them, and they drop sticks sometimes. And I thought that was going to be a really good way of getting sticks. You don't seem to have the bedrock version anymore. Okay. That's weird. I know they did change it recently to where you had like they put a deadline on the day which you must have claimed your bedrock account for. Obviously I'm playing Java right now, but yeah. They put a deadline in for that, but you've already played bedrock, haven't you? So I don't see why it would restrict your access. It shouldn't do that. I don't know how you'd sort of contest it, you know. Oh, this is not a temple. To be honest, we're getting a lot of sticks out of this, and this is great because, like, I didn't really want to be using wood to craft sticks, and now that we've got this desert, even though it's a bit of a small one, we can officially not do that. Check your Windows. So you should, on your computer for Windows 10 or whatever, have a Microsoft account. It'll maybe be called a Microsoft account or an Xbox account, and you may have to download that. Yeah, Java's generally been considered. To be honest, I think Java is a better edition of the game. Like, there's just so many differences in terms of the mechanics. But the biggest one is like stuff like mobcap. It means Bedrock becomes sort of, less appealing. But yeah, given a choice between the two of them, I take Java. However, with that said, I am currently playing on a Bedrock server because it's the most convenient method of playing for all of the people who are on that world, and it's still a lot of fun. So, you know. Okay. Yeah, crossbow, that's right. Your internet died again. You're not having much luck with this, Jeff, are you? Okay, what I'm going to do is actually I'm going to stay up for most of the night, but I'm going to pop a torch down. And we are going to hunt creepers. I'm going to try and kill him if possible. But we want them to spawn. I suppose we could. I'm trying to think what's more viable. That we kill creepers to get the gunpowder, which is where I'm leaning to, or because we can't lure him to trees. We're too far away from any trees, really. I mean, you know what? I think just screw it. I'm just going to sleep the night away. Just going to sleep the night away. I'm going to get these torches back again. Okay. I'm going to leave this bed here in case we die, because I don't want to be having to go to the original spawn again. It's like as if on cue that skeleton started attacking me. Okay, so we're travelling through this ocean. I think the colour of the ocean means it's a warm ocean, which means hopefully there's more desert on the other side of it. More desert means more opportunity to find a desert temple, or a desert village, but a desert temple is really what we're after. Like that would be a massive game changer. Um, yeah, we may well be able to. We may well be able to get on our way to actually beating the dragon without mining blocks, which is kind of crazy. Um, also for Cricket's benefit, the reason I'm wielding an axe is it's my primary weapon. Got it from a villager trade. So that's the reason for that. Okay. This is a very strange structure. It looks like it almost juts out there, but I'm not seeing a temple. That's also a bit strange. Like it sort of has a bit of a flatness on it. I'll investigate the whole area now, just to be sure. This here, what's this? This is something. Nope. So it may have been the top of a pyramid. Oh, we've got a coral reef there. That's kind of cool. Just over there. Is there anything I need from the coral reef? The sea pickles. And I see pickles. Yeah, I don't think there's anything I'd need to desperately there. Oh, this is a structure. Hello, Jasmine. Okay, I can't break any cubes, so any of these blocks here where I know there's buried treasure underneath them, where I know there's buried treasure underneath them, I can't break them, so I can break stuff like this, so. To be honest, we've done pretty decent without breaking blocks, like, currently, like, pretty geared out. We've got iron, we've got iron axe as our weapon. Yeah, doing alright. That had happened almost immediately. Oh, yeah, I have accidentally broken one sand block, but we didn't pick it up. We're not counting it. Yeah, how have you been today, Jasmine? See, keeping up with your exercises, which is always great. It's certainly more than I can say for myself. Just lazy Sunday. Yeah, and I mean, to be honest, I mean, if we go in statistics, blocks mined. Don't know why it's downloading. Should be able to see times mined. We've got grass, dead bush, torch, bed, chest, all the things that don't count. And then we've got that one block of sand that we accidentally broke. Okay, so moving on. We've got Savannah over there, which is nice. Possibly my favourite biome in the game. Oh mate, the stats in this game are really good. On a Let's Play server I'm watching, some guys came up with an idea of stat poker. It's basically like top trumps with your stats, and it randomly generates a stat which you compare, and you sort of go through like bluffing rounds and betting rounds. Whoever has the highest stat wins. It's quite fun. It's one I've recreated in another world. But yeah, the stats in Java are excellent. It doesn't look like we're finding a desert temple, unfortunately. But have we got more floating sand around? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Quite a bit of it. Okay. So I so see this dirt I'm placing. I'm able to place it. I'm just not able to break it. So this dirt pillar that I'm breaking, it's going to stay here forever. Okay. That, please. That and that. I don't have enough torches to do all of this. I can break these torches again afterwards, and I fully plan on doing so. It's a solid material. Okay, so let's update this. Sand. And now we've got sand. So that elaborate setup was just to get additional pieces of sand. And the reason for that will become clear once we've killed a few creepers. My plan is to craft TNT, so gunpowder and sand, and through that I will be able to destroy more blocks in a more organised manner, which will be very beneficial for us, because yeah, the end goal here is to fight the dragon. Decided. Obviously that will not happen this stream, but you know, something to plan for, and gives me a reason to do a stream, which I have been wanting to do. Is that something over there? Like, doesn't look. Just trying to see how they come. It looks just like the side of like a mountain, like a sheer face, but I kind of need to get closer just to confirm. Because if it is a temple, I'd be quite sad at missing out the opportunity to explore it. Yeah, you should play it. It's great fun. Do you have it on like PlayStation or anything? If you've got it, that's the Bedrock version. Maybe I'll see if. Well, story mode is the definitive way of playing Minecraft. Yeah. So this is the structure that I came to check out to make sure it wasn't a temple. And I mean, it's not a temple. It's just very cubular. Okay. Yeah, that's what I saw from a distance. I thought it was more interesting than it were. Never mind. Yeah, this is it's going pretty decent, to be honest. The start was very slow to get off the ground, but this like the position we're at now with it, I'm pretty happy. Just need to double check my coordinates. Yeah, I'm going in the right direction. Okay. So I don't think we've been in this part of the desert, because I don't think we got this close to the savannah. Again, another flat edge, making me hopeful. Just a bit of land over there as well, it looks like. Oh, it's a shipwreck. Okay, well, we kind of have to explore the shipwreck. So the shipwreck will have a buried treasure map, but Because we can't break the blocks, we won't be able to get the treasure. But there might be some other loot around, so it's there may well even be gunpowder in it, which would be very beneficial for us. Just double check there's no temple or anything like that over here. Okay. Let's sleep this night away. Sleep the night away. Excellent. And that's where we go afterwards. Let's see what we can get out of this, so, if anything. If there's sand, if there's gunpowder, I'll be very happy. I can see a drowned guarding it. There's also one of these places. It looks like the chest is actually visible there. In fact, actually looks like a piece of either sand or sandstone didn't generate properly. I think the kelp spawned through it and broke it. Which, okay. Let's see if we can get a look inside of this. There is a chest here. Okay. Drown. Treasure map. Bit of wheat. Right. Can we approach this in any sort of tactical way? The way these spawn, I quite like the ships because they're not always the same. Like sometimes they're higher at elevations. They're at higher elevations, I should say. Oh, nice! We've got suspicious stew, coal, which we didn't have before, and enchanted iron armor. Okay. So what I need to do is I need to place down a chest of what to take, what to leave. So let's just dump everything in the chest so we can shove it in our inventory. Okay. Let's take everything from here. Okay. Get everything from the chest. So we've got respiration and aqua affinity. Respiration is probably better for this. So put the other hat away, we don't need this anymore. Curse of Vanishing of Thorns free. Well, I'll take Thorns free. Suspicious Stew. Now, this is going to give us a random effect. Did it give us night vision? Oh, that's useful. I'm going to eat all of these, so we've got the gold. Yeah, night vision is very useful because that gives such a clear view of the water. And this just has a few bits of bobs in it. Okay. Did John hit me then, or not? Okay. So actually, I don't need these. Let's take the wood. We need the wood. Take the wool. Bring the sand. That. Don't really need this. That. Don't need the buried treasure map either. Definitely need the iron. We definitely want to follow the beds. Rotten flesh can stay. We know what we can actually do. We can free up an inventory slot by doing something like this. I mean, there's nothing there that I would want to keep necessarily, so I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave that behind. Successful ship exploration, I reckon. Shame about the lack of gunpowder, but to be honest, the armour is decent. Won't complain about that. Okay. It's looking like there's more desert this way, so this is where we're going to go. Getting some. What's happening here? Never mind. It's not desert in that direction. Head through the woods and not do that. Yes. Kill these. We can be a little bit less aggressive on the animal front now that we've got a sustainable source food, but cows got to drop the leather. The leather's going to be useful if we want to make books, get into enchanting. And if I didn't have any blocks on me, this would be the game over because I wouldn't be able to get out of this hole. So we're lucky for that. Right at the start of the stream, we had a similar incident. Luckily, there was a cave which looped through, and we were able to get out, which is ideal. Okay. 3, 6. Let's get to. Need to get to the. Surprisingly, we've not actually found any planks, any ability to make the crafting bench. I do wonder, was there a crafting bench of the ship? Wouldn't have thought so. Yeah, I've not found any way of getting a crafting bench because I do want to get a iron bucket at some point, and that would have been the ideal spot to do that. Okay. So we'll walk through the savannah, see if we can find either another desert or a village which can raid. The obviously ideal situation would be a desert temple with a ton of TNT, a ton of similar resources. I think the thing with this challenge is it really does encourage a lot of adventuring, a lot of travelling. There's no better way of getting the blocks, really. At least I don't think there is. Like, obviously when I settled down and I did some of the creeper settler stuff and the golem stuff, that was actually pretty effective. So it's not to say that there's not alternative ways of doing it, and I'm sure other people were doing it, maybe getting a with a seed or maybe just approaching it in a different way. You'd probably be closer to completion after the best part of 2 hours playing, but you know, I think we do alright. Is that just flat or is that something? That looks like a village, maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna stick to the land. So that's gonna be How many hours have you put into it, Cricken? Final Fantasy, that is. Ooh, perfect. Okay, we've got a temple there and a village there. I'm going to do the temple first. I think that will be the most lucrative in terms of what we get out of it. That is perfect. So I reckon what I'll do is I'll beat the temple. So beat the temple. It's not exactly like it's typical thing, but we'll go in the temple. We'll claim the loot, and we. Oh no! How can we claim the loot in the temple without breaking a block? Please be a creeper in here. We need to get under here. Oh no. Oh no, that's well gutting. Okay. Well, this is a project for us to get into the temple without breaking a block. Yeah, it's cool. Oh, man, I can't believe that. Okay. Let's do the village first. That was my intention the whole time. I'm thinking during the night we might be able to get a creeper. Get a creeper in here, and then we can get it to blow up. Make a passageway down. We can't really drop down. Maybe we'll see. We'll toy about a bit. I'm gonna place a bed down here. That's probably terrible. Don't want you. What creeper? Okay. Oh man. I was going to go back to the village, but given the amount of distance and the fact that it's already night, seems to be the most appropriate. Okay, loads of creepers. Come on in. You're welcome. Excellent. So, there we go. We've broken away, so now we can actually do something with this, I think. Get another one in. Yeah, get you in to just widen this gap a little bit for us. Come on, don't be shy. Come on. You need to come closer. Here we go. Okay. Excellent. Now there's monsters nearby. Standard. Okay, let's combine the bow that we just got with the one that we already had. Excellent. Drop this. Oh, no, don't do that. Oh no, I'm really low on health. Come on. Okay, I will come out just to secure the area. Grab this again. Okay, doesn't look like there's anything immediately threatening there. Let's say, creeper walks by. Actually, there's 3 creepers here. We can get the gunpowder from. Oh, he's gonna blow up. He is lagging like anything. Nice. Did we drop gunpowder? No. What a waste. I could get them to blow up and drop sand here, but think gunpowder's slightly more useful for us. And if we time it wrong and we do drop sand, well, that's fine. Okay, that's quite successful. That's really successful actually, like, look at what we've accomplished. That's mint. I need to plonk a chest down. Make it a double chest. So let's get rid of just about everything. Well, not get rid of, let's store just about everything that we own. Okay. Okay, now we've got an access point. We could drop down. I reckon what we do is, so we can pillar up from that corner and get out there. So let's do this. Do that. Do this. Okay, there's another issue that I hadn't really considered, and that is the fact that we need to break the blocks at the bottom to get the TNT. So I'm happy to destroy this because this is not a cube. Gunpowder, excellent. Now I wonder, if I set off a TNT blast above it, would we be able to claim the TNT below it? Or would that explode the whole thing? It's just a sort of test that I am willing to figure out. Don't think we want to keep the saddle necessarily. Oh, we have got diamond horse armor if we do. What's this? Feather falling 4, really useful if we can acquire a anvil, which doesn't seem to be useful. Go on, let's take the saddle and horse armor in case we do need it. Okay. So, we're going to mine out of here. And, yeah, I'm going to do that. Like so, I guess? Or maybe... Yeah, maybe we come up this way so that we've got a place we can drop TNT down into afterwards. Yeah, I think that makes sense. So now we can drop TNT down that little hole there. On this side, once we're able to craft it, I think we leave this here, take all of this with us, because okay, I want this, so keep this here for now. We've got 64 sticks already, so we don't need those 6 necessarily. We want the white wool. What can we leave behind? Okay. Cut sandstone. Don't need this. Is this just regular sand? Excellent. And we don't really need just sandstone. We've got. Probably should have that actually. Bit of gravel could be useful. So let's grab this. Let's move things around. Okay, let's grab this because that's going to be useful like immediately. We can probably cook that. And we're coming back this way anyway. We don't need iron horse armor because if we're going to use any, we've got the diamond one. So this is the pile of stuff that we care about, and this is all the stuff we don't. Could possibly consolidate that further. So if we die, we've got a bed there. We're doing okay. Let's go to this village, which I believe is just this direction. We've got 30 gunpowder. We've got 37 sand. We could make a bunch of TNT if we can get a crafting table. So we did have a crafting table earlier in the stream, but we placed it down. And given that it is a block, we cannot pick it back up again. Right, there's also a shipwreck here, which we should also explore. Appropriate thing to do. This one's a little bit more submerged than the last one. We should be somewhat. Oh no, it's about the same actually. Okay. The chest is buried. We have no way of getting it. Leave. Chest is buried with no way of getting it. And no real use lines there. Let's go. Right. So let's see if we can't get a crafting table in this village. Composting. Very strange pattern. Like a little dock, I guess, like a key. So stone cutter, which don't really have any use for, I don't think. Beds. I'm not going to take them with me because I think we're 5 beds at the moment. It looks like it's sculpted like this on purpose, but I don't think it is. No, it's just sand. I thought it was like potentially a part of the village. Okay, not looking too promising, this village. Just wheat in it, another book, a bit more bread, which we can certainly make room for. Okay, there's a smoker which we can use to cook food, so let's cook a bunch of beef. More beef, which we can add to the smoker here. Tiny farm there, not really much going on. Just need some smoker here which we can use. Let's heat up chicken there. Nothing of use really. And the game really does surprise you with things that you just don't realise that you. Here we go. This is what we've been after for the longest time. Okay. So first of all, let's consolidate items. We can do this, which we've been needing to for ages. We can make a bucket, which I think is still the best thing we can do with the iron. So I'm going to just do it with the gold, and we can use this for splinter steel at some point. Okay, we can make TNT. 6 TNT. It's not a crazy amount, but it is better than nothing. Excellent. Ooh, we're gonna actually have to use one of our pieces of wood to make a button to ignite the TNT. I think that's the best way we've got to do that, because we don't have the flint and steel yet. Okay, so we've got a button. So I'm planning to at some point beat the Ender Dragon. And the Ender Dragon is like the closest thing there is to a main boss in the game. So that's my objective. You know, but for today, I think I'm probably nearly done for the day. I think I just want to go back to that temple and get the TNT from underneath it, just so we've got more of this stuff. And frankly, this stuff is going to help us because now we can actually mine for ore, and that gives us a huge advantage really. Okay, this. Just going to use this one to eat. There's another farm here. Farm, another smoker here. Nice. Okay. So, my inventory is messed up. Yes, I am absolutely going to set up camp in this area here. In fact, the room with the crafting bench in it should most likely be my spawn. So we're going to go back to the temple, we're going to try and reclaim this TNT, and that's either going to give us access to TNT or it's going to cause a massive explosion, which I'm sure will be very entertaining if we go out on a bang. I mean, either way, we're going to go out on a bang because we're dropping the TNT. And yeah, then we will have the ability to mine, then we'll have the ability to get geared up, and then we will be able to continue the adventure another day. I think next time I stream, the goal will be to essentially complete the Nether. So go to the Nether, get fortress and a bunch of blaze rods. But yeah, here is where we're going to drop the TNT. Now, just where's that gravel? I had gravel. I'll leave it in here. Just to enable myself to also get a bit of flint for this flint and steel, maybe some arrows. I'm just going to drop some of this down here as well. Okay. So dropping this down. This feels so unwise. Okay. Placing this here, placing the button, lighting the TNT. Okay, so the TNT lit the other stuff down there, which is fine. It was it's one of the things we knew could happen. It's certainly not what we wanted to happen. Oh, God, it's made a mess of half, hasn't it? How can I get down here? Like, I want to gather this material. I may as well. Well, with this TNT, I guess you could say. I think I can survive this fall. Okay. Okay, so now we've got our first cobblestone in the game at this late stage. Granite and I've got over a stack here. Oh, we need to drop some stuff. Drop. I guess all this wheat. I don't think I need this anymore. I'd rather have. Okay, we don't need the andesite. We do need that. Okay. Now, unfortunately, we didn't expose any ores. If we had, then I would have used another TNT to. Ooh, didn't mean to do that. Another TNT to. What was that? We're at level 48 up there, so 46 down there, which is for too low for diamond, and frankly, there's not really much point in going for anything other than that layer. So I reckon dig back up. So we dig back up, we grab a few bits and bobs. Okay. So we don't need this. Let's let's leave those sticks there. We don't need that many, really. Like we need all this. We need all of it. Okay. These carrots we don't need. We need to get rid of them. Don't need the saddle. We need. And if we're ditching the idea of a horse, then we may as well take the carrots with us. Okay. So that is pretty much just wrapping up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to head back to the village and going to probably call it there. Yeah. Set this one there in case we happen to die on the way to the village. Yeah, so I reckon we're going to set up shop at this village because we've got the crafting table there. We've got sticks, so maybe we can do something with the gold. Or, I don't know. We've got one piece of iron, but I do want that to be used on flint and steel. Actually, notice that we didn't get any flint from that explosion earlier. Presumably, what happened is the additional TNT blasts that occurred after the one which we launched probably destroyed it, if any did drop. So that's unfortunate. 5 TNT is decent, I guess. It's decent. Like if we can get to TNT level, if we can get to diamond level and use TNT to destroy it, then we can start really gearing up. Ooh, more iron. I'll save you for the next stream. I don't want to save it to next stream. I want to do it now. It's just so impatient. I was kind of hoping there'd be a lava source here, but it doesn't seem to be. That's fine though. Let's head into the this house that we're commandeering. My house now. Okay. Let's place a chest down as well, just so that we've got everything we could possibly need to make the way. So, gold, iron, books, this enchanted book which we're probably never going to use. Need the dirt, want the TNT and the button. This can go away, we can do this. Don't need all these beds at the moment. Don't need this wool really, don't need the, like we've got plenty of food options on us. We don't need all these different types being carried around at the same time. So, yeah. I do like having the chests on me because that's been very convenient just to organise myself. And we'll keep sand on us in case we get up there. If we need to craft anything, we need to come back up here anyway, so yeah. Okay, that is going to do this for today. Thank you to the people who came in and watched. Appreciate you tuning in. Just quickly before we go, here are the stats. So grass is our most mined block, followed by dead bushes. torches, chests, beds, seeds, yeah, all the way down until we actually get to the real blocks, and that one that we accidentally hit earlier, tainting the whole challenge. But yeah, that is it. Thank you all for watching. Hope you all have a great evening, and I will see you later.